Hi, my name is Nikita George. I'm a single international student. My CW code topic was evaluation of the role of international trade regarding poverty reduction and inclusive financial growth in the UK and agenda of sustainable development. This slide shows that the declaration. I declare the assignment is my own work and as written by myself. I understand any forms of cheating, example, outsourcing and pollution will result in academic misconduct, allegation, and consequent failure of the model and record on my student file. I declare that my assignment involves only not like as primary and secondary sources that any member of the public has legitimately free to access and use without obtaining permission. I declare that I didn't carry out any primary research without the university's ethics approval, and the work wasn't involved in first data in breach of the university's ethics protocol. I declare that I understand what plagiarism, referencing, and uh, falsification mean their practical application and have the guidelines and regulations relating to them. I have also attended the AB sessions and these support understanding and avoiding plagiarism. In this slide highlights the role of international trade and associated poverty reduction in the UK. International trade services for buying and selling goods across national borders, and international trade can boost the export system and attract foreign direct investment, leading to poverty reduction. For example, Unilever contributes to economic growth through providing various employment opportunities and invests 2 billion annually to support diminished growth. The benefit of international trade also can enlarge countries' access to goods and services through creating more job opportunities and being responsible for poverty reduction. From the other example, it can be highlighted that the UK and other nations have committed to the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, including 17 goals aimed at enabling economic growth and reducing poverty. It have also been highlighted in the study to identify and address barriers on international trade in the UK and proposed effective strategies to overcome these. And this slide clearly introduces the research goal, objectives, and questions, which are essential to understand the UK trade policies and its effectiveness to mitigate poverty and support sustainable development. In addition, with the help of selected research objectives, can also find out the challenges of trade policies linked with inclusive growth and economic resilience. On this slide, I am going to discuss the chosen methodological approach during the study, which helps to complete the study in a systematic way. During the study, interpretivism research philosophy, inductive research approach, exploratory research design, and secondary qualitative research strategy have been chosen. Where I could consider positivism philosophy, deductive approach, or experiential research design. In this context, secondary qualitative data sources, positivism philosophy, inductive approach, and exploratory design was suitable to clearly understand the role of development programs in succession of suitable planning in the international, including UK trade sector. Moreover, with the help of these selected approaches, can gain new knowledge and concepts regarding the associated challenges and potential solutions related to international trade management from the existing literature. And and this slide is focused on the data collection process, where it has considered secondary qualitative data sources based on the context of international trade regarding poverty reduction and improving financial growth in the UK. During the study, most of the secondary sources have collected several resources such as Science Direct, SageMap, MDPI, Solis, and Taylor and Francis. In addition, journal articles, news articles, company website, government reports, and authentic magazines of the UK have been used to gather relevant and valuable sources. This information helps to clear the doubt in a few areas and help to understand the trade policies and government initiatives to understand the economic growth in the UK. The collected journals also helps to gain in-depth knowledge about the influence of international trade to meet sustainable development agenda. The recent years of journals and articles are also valuable to deliver current information. Next is on this slide. I'm showcasing the inclusion and exclusion criteria where those journal articles published from 2016 to 2024 with a proper DOI, publication date, and author names have been included for this research. In addition, English language sources from reputable platforms such as Science Direct, ResearchGate, and fully accessible journals have been considered. On the other hand, lacking ownership, publication date, unreliable site, and non-external statistics. It's in this slide, the usage of different secondary sources for collecting information about poverty levels, measures, and effects of trade has been highlighted. Collecting and getting the same information on this topic from different secondary sources defines the reliability of their data. Secondary sources like journals, articles, and websites helps to know more deeply about international trade policies. Next is and this slide represents the regression model that has been mentioned in this study to examine urbanization, foreign trade dependency, and poverty reduction. Uh, the study also highlights three dimensions: income level and gap, poverty gap, and total imports and exports, which also indicate that foreign trade has truly increased China's per capita income and reduced poverty, mostly in urban areas. This also underlines the importance of effective trade policies for suitable growth and poverty reduction. The study validates this research to clearly understand the connection between urbanization and poverty reduction and also assist in taking accurate decisions to increase foreign trade. Next is, and this slide highlights the conceptual approach to examine the post-COVID-19 trading practices aimed at poverty reduction. This study also shows that COVID-19 seriously impacted international trade, and there is strong correlation between trade policies and poverty reduction can improve economic growth, commercial values, and wealth creation. Moreover, these findings also validates this research through properly highlighting the criteria, the critical role of an active trade policies to enable sustainable growth. Yes. And the slide highlights the evaluation of ICAI aid for trading, and it exposed that the poorest countries contribute only 1% of the global exports. Since 2015, the UK has truly supported trade and poverty eradication efforts, and ICAI's recommendations for increased aid to those countries such as Kenya and Ethiopia, which also validate this research through properly highlighting the needs of improve trade policies to reduce poverty and promote sustainable growth. Next is, and the slide specifically analyze the key findings that have been collected from multiple studies, and these all are also validating to justify the research to find out the role of influence of international trade policies in poverty reduction and sustainable development. The study Wang underlines the organization and foreign trade have truly increased China's per capita income and reduced poverty in urban areas. Similarly, show highlights the adverse impact of COVID-19 on international trade and correlation between poverty reduction and trade liberalization. On the other hand, Kenya showcased the UK's aid to developing countries as well as highlighted the minimal contribution of poorest countries in global exports, and more support is needed for them. Thus, together, sources and statistical information are enough to highlight the importance of an active trade policy to enable economic growth and reduce poverty on a global scale. Yes. And this slide, I'm going to discuss the relevance of selected studies based on the topic of international trade. It influenced to reduce the poverty rate and ensure sustainable development, which also helps to find out answers as respect to research questions. The analysis has truly disclosed that through developing trade relationship, the UK and other developing or poor economic countries can improve economic opportunities. Thus can reduce poverty. In addition, current trade policies also align with sustainable development goals, which can reduce poverty through environmental and social safeguards. Moreover, the analysis also underlines that international trade correlates positively with inclusive financial growth to access economic benefits. However, risk factors with economic exclusion and dependency on volatile global markets and its minimizing strategies helps to answer the selective research questions during the study. Next slide. And this slide clearly underlines the specification of the answer to address the research question and clearly understand the essential role of international trade in poverty reduction and sustainable development, uh, which can be stated from the analysis that trade relations are helpful to improve economic opportunities and to reduce the poverty rates. Similarly, current trade policies aligned with sustainable development goals, integrate social and environmental safeguards as well as international trade, promotes financial growth of economic benefits. Thus, um, these all answers key aspects which increase the validity of the research and strictly address the research questions to complete the study with more information uh, and the influence. Moreover, the findings also provide a thorough and comprehensive understanding of the national trade impact on poverty reduction. Next slide. Then in this slide, I was selecting one of the selected articles from three data sources where drawbacks and arguments have been found. And the most important point is that there is no information related to wealth creation. The study also highlights the adverse impact of COVID-19 on global trade, and it underlines the complexity to formulate effective policies. Moreover, these findings reveal the barriers that come in the path of border election effort, and also the role of international trade for economic growth. And thank you. Finally, based on the above analysis of international trade impact on poverty reduction and sustainable development, this research underlines the critical role of adaptive trade policies. The findings highlighted that um, effective trade strategies can improve economic opportunities, reduce poverty rates, and align with sustainable development goals. Moreover, the overall study discusses different areas, current situations, and global perspectives, and helps to conduct through thorough understanding about the importance of inclusive trade frameworks to achieve global economic reliance for poverty reduction. Thank you.